So today's question is probably the most commonly asked question, and that's about reflexology, and it's how often do you need to come for a treatment. It certainly depends what we're trying to address with the therapy. So if you are coming to see me, let's say to try to conceive naturally, you're trying to conceive and you're really wanting to move things along, a little bit concerned perhaps about each month, each cycle that's going by and nothing happening. So in a cycle where I'm trying to help you to gear your body up to conceive, I would probably want to see you twice a cycle, and that would be a pre-ovulation treatment and a post-ovulation treatment. And that's certainly something we would try initially, maybe for 2 to 3 cycles. Sometimes when there are underlying issues, such as polycystic ovaries or polycystic ovary syndrome, endometriosis, fibroids, anything that's causing disruption to the cycle. It might simply be that there's a layer of stress that's causing the cycle to misbehave. It might be that there isn't any ovulation, and sometimes ladies actually have stopped their cycles, and we're wanting to try to encourage the body to get them going again. In those cases, I'd probably suggest treating weekly, so that we can really give the body encouragement and hopefully get things going, get some nice treatment responses to see what the outcome is going to be. For anybody coming for general well-being, usually we would recommend a monthly treatment, and I think that's fairly true of a lot of therapies. If you come on a monthly basis, usually what happens is that the body responds nice and subtly, nice and smoothly. We find that the body gets into its rhythm and it can continue with those improvements. If somebody tends to tail off, perhaps they don't come for a little while just due to circumstances out of their control, you often find that symptoms start to return again. So by having regularity of treatment can help to ensure that you get the best benefits. Now, when I said it depends, that's because for all sorts of people in all sorts of walks of life, it might be that you choose to come every couple of weeks. I have clients who like to come weekly, and equally I have clients who perhaps come every 5 or 6 weeks. So that's just one example of the types of regularity we have with reflexology, but like I say, it does depend to what we're trying to treat and also how the body chooses to respond. Sometimes the body can respond immediately after a treatment, sometimes it takes a few treatments to see a nice shift in the body, in the pattern perhaps of the cycle or of the symptoms and the conditions.